Hello, welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. In today's video, we are diving into Bydesign and auto scheduling because they have released a new feature. I wanted to cover this in like a productivity news video, which I do almost every week or every other week. But I thought that this was too big for just that, so we are including it as in that video. But we are also doing a whole video on this auto scheduling feature, which you can see right here. I say we, but it is just me. Anyways, so I have a few tasks here. I will demo this twice, so I will do it for today and tomorrow. So here I can like either just start a timer to start a like Pomodoro timer, but let's say I wanted to add the duration. So let's say this takes an hour and a half. Let's just do walk for 30 minutes. Videos, I'm actually filming two, so 2 hours, 30 minutes. And here you can see that I already have something in my calendar. And I can go ahead and press this button. So when you do that, it gives you this pop-up here. Which says that your tasks will be auto-arranged into your calendar. You can always preview before accepting. Uses task duration, priority order, respects your work hours and calendar events. You can preview, edit, or move around later. And let's just press got it, continue. So here you can see some of the settings for this auto scheduler. So I actually work until quite late because I first have like my day job, then I do this YouTube stuff. Uh, you can have buffer times, but you can also add a break. I actually have two, so I have one around 10, 11 a.m. Let's find 11 a.m. So 11 a.m. And I also have one around like from 5 to uh, let's try that again. I forgot to press save. So one thing that annoys me with applications in general is when I have to press the save button for it to save. I get really annoyed by that. Until around 7, I take a longer break there. Um, and I have a couple of things I can add here. So buffer time, I like to have 5 minutes, but actually I would prefer 15 minutes. Let's add that. So 15 minutes, default duration is 1 hour. The reason why I have buffer time around 15 minutes is that I can never I will never understand how long a task takes. This feature right here is something I really like, split tasks, so I can split long tasks into smaller chunks. Um, Tasks longer than 3 hours, minimum block 1 hour. So let's try to do 1.5, or let's do two actually. Uh, let's do 2 hours, press enter, and I can also reshuffle unlock tasks, so move other tasks around to make space for this one. I'm not going to do that. Planning mode, choose if tasks are arranged in order of the list or by priority, always priority, and desire overdue tasks is also one, but overdue tasks I never like have in auto scheduling simply because I want to decide myself. I want to have the friction because a lot of the time, these overdue tasks might be things that I actually don't want to do or don't need to do, and not just allowing them to carry over like this allows me to add a little bit of friction and actually think about that. So that's just a small thing I do. Let's press generate preview. So here you can see the preview. So here I have a little bit of an issue because there aren't enough hours in the day. So you can see that this doesn't work properly because there just isn't enough time for me to do all of my tasks based on how I've set up my day, because based on how I've like added these tasks and the duration of the task and the fact that I'm going out for dinner later, uh, makes it so that I don't actually have time. But I can drag these onto here. Let's say I wanted to do it anyways. I could actually drag these onto here like this. and I could then press accept and schedule, and those would be scheduled right here, as you can see. But let's try to do it for tomorrow as well. So tomorrow, I actually have Bradford United, which I'm planning to watch. Let's just go ahead and check these off so I don't get a bunch of notifications. So tomorrow I have a match I want to watch, but apart from that, there isn't like a lot of things that I have on my day. But let's say I wanted to write a blog post and I wanted to go for a walk tomorrow as well. Go for a walk, and let's say I wanted to film three YouTube shorts again. I should probably have that in my calendar tomorrow. And let's say that I wanted to give these durations. So let's just press edit task. You can give it task color. You can add subtasks. You can have deadlines. You can give it a priority. So let's give it a priority, and you can also choose the calendar. You can add tags here as well, but I won't do that. So let's just save the priority here, and let's add a duration. Let's say film 3 YouTube shorts, probably able to do that in 1.5 hours. Let's say my walk tomorrow will be 1 hour. And let's say I wanted to write a blog post that often takes a lot of time. And let's actually make this a high priority as well. So let's go ahead and save this. Um, and what I can do now is that I can press the same button right here, this auto schedule. If you hover it, it also says auto schedule. So let's press this. I can schedule for the date range. So today, this week, this month. But you can also see the date range right here. Schedule as all day tasks. I don't like that. Schedule hours, breaks are exactly the same. All of these things I've already set up. The only difference is right here. So the schedule is for custom, but you could actually do this for a week, for example, but I've done it as a custom because I'm scheduling for tomorrow, but I could set this up like to cover whole of next week, or like I do it, I plan in 3 days intervals. So I would set it up for like 3 days at a time. The dark mode calendar here is terrible. You can't actually see anything. So it doesn't even help if I zoom in. So here you might be able to see some numbers here, but it is terrible. That is something they will have to fix in the app in general. But let's go ahead and press generate preview. So here you can see the preview of things. Let's actually go back and double check if everything is okay. So it says 27th, and let's just generate the preview right here. So these doesn't seem to be scheduled. As you can see right here, these are still unscheduled tasks. You can see my calendar here, but you can't actually, these aren't actually being scheduled right now. So let's just try that one more time. It might be something I am doing wrong, but I don't think I am. So you could basically just drag these on, but it should be able to schedule them as well. But this is a new feature. It came out literally like they announced it 10 minutes before me filming the video, but I would just drag them onto here. But the point is that they should be able to schedule them. So let's, if we then jump to tomorrow, they aren't here. Um, they aren't actually anywhere. Let's check my inbox here. So they are moved to my inbox, or they are inside of my inbox, but not scheduled for any specific days, which is a little weird. But now we at least know that it still needs a little bit of work. I I like the idea, and I'm sure they will quickly fix this issue I've had. It might be me pressing something wrong or something not being as intuitive as I wanted to. It worked on today. The issue with like my day to day is that there just wasn't enough hours. But I think there might be something with the like custom date ranges. But I like the idea of something like this, and I'm excited to see how Bydesign continues to develop. I will probably do an updated review or an updated how I'm using Bydesign video coming up quite soon, so please do subscribe for that. But I think that covers this video right here. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.